Oh, I don't have my phone for the song.
That's okay. The song today.
Sorry.
Yeah, we haven't done one since September.
Lauren's fault, I've been asking. I have.
No, you have not. Not like that. Okay.
Not my fault.
Hello, friends.
Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Love This For Us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it has been a while.
And I don't have the, now you're sitting sideways in the chair. I'm trying to lean my arm on it. I don't have my phone with me for the song, so I apologize for that.
Sorry, no song opener today.
No.
It's weird being kind of doing this again. Is it weird?
No, not at all.
Feels good.
Yeah, it feels good.
A lot has happened since our last podcast. I was already pregnant, so that was a thing.
Ella started back to school.
Ella started back to school. We were still in like the how's it gonna go
Which
feelings.
is going well.
It's going really, really well.
Your father's back out on the road for work.
Yeah, he just
Traveled to,
where is he going?
where is he?
Arizona?
Yeah, Phoenix.
So if anybody
Got
in
there
Phoenix sees my dad out and about, tell him you said hi from a safe distance.
Yep.
And just remind him to drink some orange juice and wash his hands and drink enough water.
Yeah, we're a little worried.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. He'll be fine, but I mean, you know, just
Yeah.
get lots of sleep, drink lots of water, drink your green
I'm
juice.
going to start sending him text messages just to remind him. Not that he's not able to remind himself, but
It's love.
it is love.
So we're kind of back to semi-normal.
Normal. We found out baby was a boy. Everett. Yeah. You can say his name. I'm like, what, you don't know his name? Yeah.
Everett.
Halfway done with my pregnancy. I'm officially 20 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Freaks me out.
Oy.
I don't feel ready at all. It's fine.
He did say the other day, I need to start on building the crib. And I'm like,
I'd say so.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say so. What else has gone on?
We've all been healthy, so that's good.
Yep. Mom's birthday today.
Yeah.
Everybody wish Mom happy birthday in the comments.
Thank you.
Say happy birthday, Jill.
We went and had breakfast at Lily Rose. We had smoothies and acai bowls.
And I got a soup. You know how much I love soup.
She's on a soup kick. Thank you for happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. So, we didn't really have like a direct topic to talk about today in today's podcast, but we have been discussing lately, well, Ella, how she's going to adjust to being a sibling, how we're going to adjust ourselves to making sure she doesn't feel left out. And we kind of talked a lot about our own childhood trauma, and I made a post yesterday on my personal Facebook about setting boundaries and stuff, and it seemed to actually get a pretty good feedback. So
boundaries are important.
do you want to talk about our childhood traumas?
I was the oldest, just like Ella, firstborn girl. I don't remember being particularly left out when my brother was born. One thing I do remember is being excited to go to my grandparents.
By yourself?
They still owned that big hotel, and I kind of remember sitting on the front steps with my papa, and he gave me like a full-size, it felt like, it may not have been, but it felt like a full-size Snicker, and I'm thinking, this never happens at home. So I don't, you know, and I did like we're gonna do with Ella. I was there for a few days, probably a week, really, he was born, you know, and I remember having to pose for a picture with him when they brought him in from the hospital. He was screaming. His face was as red as your can there, just, and I could feel him in my arms, and I'm thinking,
how much of a difference was there between you two?
3.5 years.
Oh wow, so that's like one of your probably first memories then, really.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I never felt, it was just different. I was a girl, he was a boy. We were such different types of people. I don't ever remember feeling left out. Not as a child, no.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
As you
I got left out when I got older.
Oh, we don't have to like go into that depth.
But for Ella, no, I think she's gonna love it. And I don't mean it like Everett, but love the whole idea.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she necessarily needs all the attention. She doesn't want all the attention. Well, she's happy to be left alone.
She is happy to be left alone, and that's kind of my saving grace, is she does like her alone time. And like when she comes home from school, it's rare that she wants to be around us. Like she'll come to us and bring us whatever she's doing and like interact, but she likes to like decompress and be by herself and everything. So
it'll probably annoy her when he interrupts like quiet when she crying, that kind of stuff. I think any kid gets annoyed at that.
My feeling is like, because I don't know how she feels like inside, she doesn't necessarily express her feelings. If you're new here, Ella is on the autism spectrum. That's just not something we quite grasped yet. I'm worried because babies get so much like, it's a baby. I'm afraid no one's not gonna love her as much. Like everybody loves Ella, but it'll just not be like, I don't want her to feel left out.
I feel like it's gonna be the opposite. Ella, don't worry about Everett. You know, because I feel like I really want to make sure that she doesn't feel
I feel like that too,
out.
and I don't want Everett to feel like she's the favorite because she's older and she's been here the long. You know what I mean? It's complicated stuff bringing another human into the mix.
I know.
I don't want to mess either of them up. I'm scared, honestly, that I'm gonna like create trauma for one of them or both of them.
No, it's all parents do that.
I know we all create trauma for our kids.
I just don't have anything to compare it to because I only had you.
I know, and John was his mom's.
I never had any intention of having anybody but you.
I didn't really either. Am I messing you up with not having my back turned?
Just trying to stretch.
She did so many push-ups this morning. I'm honestly like, we never truly planned to have another child. You know what I mean? We kind of always a little bit talked about it, but it was always like a hard no because we were only kids until like the last year and a half. And my heart was just like,
I'm
you're
excited.
not done.
I go next week and get my hair done, which means another trip to Old Navy and buy boy
stuff.
stuff.
The boy has so many clothes already, it's insane. And a lot of you guys have been asking, a lot of you have sent Amazon stuff for my registry. We're gonna open all of that up on camera probably next week. So we are so grateful. Thank you so much. You do not have to do any of that. It was kind of a list to see like what I needed for breastfeeding, and people gave me feedback and stuff, but we have like 30 packages in the closet.
I'll start buying older baby stuff for him.
Which it's funny, all of my, like Priscilla was like, I didn't buy anything newborn because I feel like you're not gonna have a newborn sized child. I'm like, yeah, probably not. So everybody seems to be doing that, which is really nice. We're so grateful. We're so grateful because
he's well loved.
Already.
I
know. Childhood trauma to me, like I
can't wait to feel him kick.
He's way down and my belly's like cut off right now, but
someday.
Soon. What was I talking about?
That'll blow Ella's mind.
Kind of getting used to the fact that there's a baby in there. Like she accidentally hit my belly the other day. I'm like, don't hit your brother. And she like put her head up to my belly and was like, sorry, brother. And like nuzzled me. She's very, very intuitive and sweet with me. I know. And then sometimes she's not. And then sometimes she's like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I know. It still freaks her out that there's a baby in my belly. Like, I don't think, she's like, how? Like, what? It doesn't make sense.
Wait till she feels him kick. Then it's going to seem like.
I can't wait till the moment till they meet, like she meets him, like sees him. Oh, I can't. I can't even.
That would be the nice thing with a C-section. We'd know how and when that would happen, and we could make sure she was rested. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to 3 in the morning. That's going to be hard for me because I won't be able to be there.
I love you.
I know you're happy.
I'm so excited to have just John and I in the hospital. Is that terrible?
I wasn't in the room for Ella.
No, it wasn't you. It was just, speaking of trauma, there was way more people there and it was a show and so it was awful for me. The same reason I'm not having a baby shower. I don't like contrary to popular belief, I put myself on the internet. I don't like to be the center of attention. It is the most stressful thing.
That's why you never wanted a wedding.
I didn't want a wedding. I didn't have a wedding for that reason. Like I didn't want a baby shower, but it was kind of forced on me. Like not by my mom, not you. You get me. You're the same way kind of though, really. You don't mind it as much as I mind it. It's physically painful for me.
Yeah.
I hate it. So I'm not having a baby shower with Everett, and it doesn't mean he's not loved. I love him.
And COVID too.
Right, there's other factors, but I'm really excited to bring him home or be in the hospital and just have that moment with John and I. I can breastfeed, because there was other people in the room when I was trying to breastfeed her, and it got very stressful, and opinions, and I'm excited to just be, just even for a couple days, you know?
And then you can just be at home and we'll help.
And then obviously like we're not gonna keep like direct family members away. Everybody obviously will not kiss the baby. I'm sorry guys, nobody's gonna kiss him. You can love on him and hold him, but like germs to face. Top of the head.
It'll be hard.
Top of the head?
Okay.
No, none of this.
Well, I don't kiss babies.
I know, I'm putting it out there for all involved.
To sniff.
You can sniff them. I'm just
baby smell.
We'll have to. Should I corona test everybody before?
Let's not even talk about it.
I know, it's just a lot. There's a lot of factors that go into being pregnant right now and having a baby right now. And what do you do as you get closer to the day and you have to think about stuff like that, and I don't know.
And maybe by then things will be better.
I'm kind of hoping.
Let's manifest it.
Let's manifest it. But it's just, I'm excited that I get to do this experience for just like, I have boundaries set.
Good for you.
I'm more of an adult now. I am more confident in my voice and telling people when I'm not comfortable or I don't want to do something. I feel like that has made a huge difference in all of this. The dog. Sorry.
We usually put her out, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm excited to have boundaries. I feel like that's super important with him.
I understand.
Why are you looking sad? Is it because I said you can't kiss the baby? It is, isn't it?
Well, I'll kiss him anyway.
I know. See, no, you're not supposed to say that.
No, I won't kiss him. And we've had our shots with Ella. We had the whooping cough.
Yeah, that was kind of like a necessary thing.
And we don't have to get them again, do we?
I don't think so. I think once you have it, you have it.
Okay.
The RSV
No,
shot.
obviously we will be very careful if anybody is sick, and we'll try to time it to where your father's home for like 2 weeks before work, you know what I mean? So he's not out.
Right.
Because he was away.
I don't want him to travel.
Right, and it didn't matter then.
It was different times.
He didn't come home until Ella was.
But it's not like he was
kissing
kissing on her face. I just don't want anybody kissing his face. I'm like scarred with the RSV thing. That is more scary to me than Corona with a baby.
I get it.
Yeah. It's just, there's so much that goes into it.
It just still doesn't quite seem real.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
What are you still deciding on from Walmart?
No.
They stalk you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I feel like all online shopping does that. It doesn't feel real, and it probably won't feel real until like, it feels real to me because I get very uncomfortable at night. Does that make sense? Like everybody's like, you're pregnant. Like everybody's, my friends, everybody's like, oh, just sit down, you're pregnant. I'm like, I'm fine. Like I feel great until nighttime, and I'm like, whoa. I feel real fat and huge and like uncomfortable. I'm not sleeping as good. Like that's starting to wear off. I'm waking up 3 times a night to really pee. Like it's not like a little bit of pee, it's like a lot, and it's starting to kind of just be a little more like I'm not as comfortable.
I'm trying to remember. I think I woke up tired. I think I came home from work and I was exhausted. I think that's kind of what I remember.
It's just
the first and second trimester.
I'm in the second, and I have about 10 more weeks until like we're in the home stretch. It's just weird. It's just weird.
10 weeks.
I'll be
Christmas
30
is
weeks
that far?
pregnant.
Yeah. It's almost.
It's coming really quickly.
The meme I saw. What was it? January, February, COVID, November.
Yeah. And holiday season goes by really fast anyway because it's exciting and it's a rush and all of the things, and I'm gonna be very pregnant and then have a baby like right after the holidays. When are you guys decorating for Christmas? I'm interested to hear because I'm tempted to put the tree up like already.
Did you see the tree when we went to get our nails done the other day?
No. Did they have a Christmas tree?
It was a Christmas tree, but it had the fall decorate. Like, remember I had said, oh, maybe your father and I were like, oh, maybe we didn't feel like taking the tree down. We're like, oh, maybe we'll leave the tree up and just put seasonal type of decorations.
People do that, and it's really cute.
It just caught me off. I was like, oh, tree, because I don't go in public that much.
I know, me too.
It's like I don't know how to talk to people.
That's how I felt at the spa the other day. I'm like,
you go to places where there's people and you're like, hi.
Hi. How are you?
Can I look at you? You're a person.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird times still. But I feel like it's starting to kind of get a little bit more normal.
I'll feel better when your father comes home from this trip and we know that,
He's gone for a while too.
Yeah, and then he turns right around and goes again. It's back.
He's back. And this is, you guys don't know, my father travels for a living. That's what he does. He's a traveling, I was going to say traveling salesman, but that sounds weird.
Traveling engineer.
Yeah, he's a traveling guy. So, and he's excited. He had like such a light in his eyes when he was getting ready to go. And he's a gypsy. He likes to, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't want somebody to come for me for that. It's a good thing. He likes to travel and just see things.
It's good for him.
It is good for him. It's hard for you though.
Oh, I miss him.
I know, but I'm here.
I know. We sleep, we otter, we hold our hands.
I don't do that. John and I are like, get off me. And it's very sweet that you guys love each other that much. We don't do that.
We fall asleep every night like 2 little otters. And when we were in California and we stayed at a hotel that was right over Monterey Bay, we had binoculars. And they do that. They float on their backs and they like hold hands. We sat there and watched them forever.
My parents are those people.
What does that mean, those people? We're cute.
Like love in love.
I still love them.
I'm glad that we didn't go too far into childhood trauma.
Everybody's got it.
Seriously,
everybody's got it. You gotta move on.
It adds a little spice, is what I hear.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
seriously.
want to minimize it and say you gotta move on like it's not like it didn't count. I mean, you probably spend your whole life trying to move on from it, but I mean, You know?
I think it shapes you into the person that you are, good or bad.
But you don't have to stay stuck there if that's not what you like.
No, and it takes some time. It takes a lot of work not to be stuck in it. Like,
and boundaries are hard. I've gone
Boundaries
through
are-
boundaries in the last couple of years that are tough to do.
I feel so bad because I am very, really stuck on my boundaries now because feeling bad is just not worth it to me anymore. But I feel bad every time I say no to somebody or to something, or I feel bad. But I also, like, everything I do is out of safety and love for myself and for my child and for my family. So I'm never doing it to be mean, but it can feel like I'm mean.
No, but you have to, self-care isn't selfish, like they say.
It really isn't.
If saying no and not, I was the king, queen, whatever of it, I always used to overschedule myself.
You're a yes. We're
I'm
yes
like,
people.
yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, why? You know?
And there is a duty. I feel like people feel like there's a duty to your family to be, or family, outside family, whatever, to do certain things because it's either tradition or whatever it is. You don't have to do things because as long as you love your family and, you know what I mean, do your best. You don't have to be everything or do everything.
So what do you think, Everett's going to have a head full of hair when he's born? Did Ella have a head? Ella had a head full of hair.
Not really.
She had blackish hair when she was born.
No, she didn't.
I'm picturing her when they were giving her little
She had
bath.
like light brown, very
Well, it was wet
wispy
when I saw it.
dust, a tiny little dusting, a little bit
I think
of
she's
hair.
going to look very much like John.
Him?
Yeah.
You said she.
Well.
Yeah, I know. I think he's going to look like John too, is probably. Ella was the most beautiful baby I've ever seen, and I'm sure it's because I'm her mother, but not really. She had a perfect head, C-section, beautiful full lips, perfect little button nose. She was just the cutest newborn. She went through a weird stage for like...
You did too, where your head got big.
Oh,
chubby and everything.
I love
Just
her.
picture you sitting up like a little Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Like 6 months
Oh,
old.
what's changed?
All babies go through that.
Yeah, Ella went through a weird phase like month 2 is when...
And then she's about probably, there's a weird phase with this elementary school age too.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
No, that kids go through
Yeah,
this.
they do. Bodies change.
I look at pictures of all kids, you know, there's...
Everybody's, this is
It's
the
like
age.
kids go whoop, kids go whoop, kids go whoop. They go, it's how you grow. You don't just shoot
And
up,
that's
you know.
why you don't say anything. You know what I mean? You just work through it and be your best, and
No, never say anything.
you come out on the other side. Like, hormones regulate, things work out, and as long as there's good core habits, everything works out okay.
Well, like, it'll be different. Like, Ella's turning into a young lady, you know, she wears a little bra. You're going to watch Everett grow into a man. You
I know, John
where
talks about
where
him.
boys go into that, where they fill out in their shoulders, and, you know, where they suddenly become men, you know.
I know, and John talks a little differently about him, like raising him wise, not in a bad way, but like a little more like he'll be respectful. It's like
That's a very father, you know.
Yeah, because that's how John was raised, and look how he has turned out wonderful. He's very respectful. He's very yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir.
Yeah.
Like, our son will be like that, but I don't know how to do that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
you will.
that'll be him.
Yeah.
I'll let that's one of the joys of having a boy. The father can make
I
him a
look
man.
forward to what will be. I'm still finding what things to, like Ella likes to go to the gym. You know, I think we'll grow on that. You know, what will be the thing that
Everett
Everett and I like to do.
Aww,
You know,
that's exciting.
yeah. Like maybe he'll want to fish with Pop. You know, when we're retired or
things.
something. Ella would. I just. Who knows? We've never taken.
I'm
I'm not ready to take Ella around a fish hook or anything yet. You know.
I think she'd like it. Oh,
Okay, she's not leaving a message,
okay.
so I'll call her back.
This is all really awkward.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're listening.
This is why we need to build a podcast studio.
Yeah,
With one of
because
those-
we're just so good.
With one of those big microphones, and we can wear headsets. I watch people do podcasts.
Asa's
We're about
set.
there, don't you think? We're about
Asa
there.
and Priscilla's microphone set, when I put those headphones on and I hear myself, I talk different. Oh, hello.
Now it's you too.
Okay. So, this...
Real professional operation here. Thanks
thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thanks for... yep, so mine, it stopped. That's good. Okay.
This will be a fun
Oh
ending.
yeah. If you guys like podcasts, make sure you give us a thumbs up and let us, you know, give us some comments or things that you want us to hear down below. You scared me. I thought you grabbed your chest.
No, my shoulders.
And yeah.
We will. I say this every time. We need to be more regular.
Yeah. Don't look at me as if I'm the only one who's not regular in this.
working. She's always working.
You're always working. Thank you guys so much for
See you
being
again soon.
a part of our whole journey of having Everett and just loving him and loving us and our family.
And loving this one. That's where it all started, with this one.
You know how much I love affection.
I know.
Ooh, it's so fun. It's your birthday, so.
I dream of those times when I could cuddle you when you were a baby. Oh, hey. On that note, bye.
This is a shit show. Bye.